Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. My brother actually got me this for my birthday. And I gave it a try, and it's actually really good. I haven't gotten super far in it, but what I've tried so far has been really good. So we're gonna jump in with a new game. As you can see, I've put a few hours in with my kids. But, like I said, also, I still haven't gotten very far. I'm maybe not the best at this game. But, I also tend to take a lot of time poking in corners and things like that. So, yeah. Expeditioner. Intended difficulty with challenging combat. Enemies deal normal damage, and mastering dodges and parries is encouraged, but not mandatory. Recommended for players who enjoy turn-based games. We're sticking at that. Tutorials will enable that. Character customization in cutscenes. To appear during in-game cinematics. Note some cinematic shots may not look as intended, but it's fun. Fair. English, volume. The music in this game is beautiful, and the scenery is beautiful, by the way. I will go into, before I jump in, I will warn you. This game is also brutal at the same time. With the story, they kill people a lot. And horrible things happen, but it's beautiful, it's amazing, and it tells a rather interesting story from what I've seen so far. Though there's a lot I don't know. Who knows, maybe it'll be less brutal later on. I doubt it. But from what I gained from the start of things, this might be a little rough. Might hit you in the feels. If you have epilepsy problems, bad game for you. There's stuff like they hit on some topics that can be sensitive for some people, like the main kitty. Go fight with the dog. Go, Bandy. If you're gonna fight with the kitty, go on the floor. Go. But if you struggle with say suicidal thoughts and stuff, the main character does a bit too. But there's reasons for that. There's also a bit of swearing. I don't think there's any way for me to change that. Normally, I prefer to avoid swearing and whatnot, but this game does have some. But though I would say it doesn't go overboard with it. It's more, and it's fairly reasonable given their circumstances, how they use it. So I think we're good. We're moving on. Let's start. The Eiffel Tower ain't looking so good. Or the rest of France, for that matter. I do apologize for turning the music volume down so much. It was kind of necessary because it's very beautiful, but it also covers up a lot otherwise, with this sort of recording. There's Gustav, who I believe is our main character. Though this is a sort of game, I'm not sure if there is really a main character or not. Or multiple main characters. It seemed a little interesting in that regard.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, Hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, we'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
And that's how we jump in. I don't think that's how a lighthouse is supposed to work. Love the scenery. Pretty sure that's not how most everything else is supposed to work either. Look at that. Weird statues, lots of twisty turny things, weird, I don't know what, all over the place. A flower for Sophie. Take it? Yes. So, this is a turn-based combat type of game, but it's
Alright, let's go.
active.
I'll accompany you there. Are
There's
you
also-
ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Comtesse de Sayri? 56 something de vivos. Yeah. Anyway, the yeah, turn-based combat, but as you can see, it also has a lot of exploration. Kind of, well, not fully open world, but pretty good setup. Gives a lot of Final Fantasy vibes.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
A weird setup for some of this. As you can see, France has seen some better days. But there's a reason for all that. Also, as you may have noticed, our guy has a very interesting arm. Now, there's a lot I do not know currently about all of this.
Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit.
All I-
Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
All I know is that whatever's going on with this, there's the paintress, who seems to be some giant, who every year wakes up, paints a number on that tree, counting down from 100. Now they're on 34 and about to enter 33. And when the numbers get painted, anyone older than that number, poof, has the goma. They disappear. Well, for some reason. And then the expeditions are people who are expeditions that have gone out to try to prevent this from happening again. There have been a lot of expeditions, I believe, starting with Expedition 100.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
But, yeah. So we are Expedition 33 going to try to stop the paintress. Why the paintress does what she does? Don't know. Why France looks like this? Don't know. lots of situations. I've heard them mention something about a tree,
What?
and that the city was plopped down here from somewhere else, probably where it was originally. But wherever this is it was just dropped here, basically. So something weird happened, has
You look tense.
cataclysmic, and there's these creatures called Nevrons, which apparently attack, and they had to fight them off and defend themselves. Because the France is in this weird island away from the main continent, they were able to have a bit of time to prepare.
Yeah.
And Gustav here seems to have been a primary figure in developing some of their tech, like his weird prosthetic arm. And
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense.
Alright.
And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
All right. You're on.
Alright.
Yes.
She seems to really like duels. I don't know why. Battle tutorial during your duel? Sure. Battle wheel. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP. You gain AP by performing a base attack or parry. Yeah, there's a lot we can do. Timeline. Characters play turn by turn. The turn order is indicated by the timeline on the left side. I honestly don't look at it very much. Try attacking to gain 1 AP. So, right now, because we're in tutorial mode, not a lot we can do. Here's a boss health bar, though it's kind of fun. Enemies usually perform 1 action per turn. You can defend during their attack. Yell will now attack. Parry with E and E. Rather, Q, or not E and P, Q and E. Sorry. Q is dodge, E is parry. During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. Honestly, I'm not good enough at it. It does it so quickly that, if I get a perfect dodge, it's my perfect chance. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try using a skill. Gustav starts with 2 skills, Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. You can use attacks and skills to charge up his overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow skill. Yeah, his prosthetic, as you can see on the far right there, deal more damage with overcharge. If you get all the way up to 10, you do, like, critical damage levels of... insane levels of damage if you use the overcharge skill then. So his prosthetic itself works with that overcharge skill. Use Lumiere Assault to gain charges. Because you do 5 hits with sound, so you get the chance of gaining 5 more. It's a good way to build up your charge for your ultimate. QTE. Pressing space at the right time will improve your skill's effects, increasing damage or added bonus effects. Achieve perfect timing to unleash even stronger effects. Perfect timing is that yellow bar. Unperfect there. Now it's going to be, how about a parry? During an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parry shares the same timing as perfect dodge, but it is more difficult than regular dodge. Parrying recovers 1 AP in addition to avoiding damage, so it's really good if you need that, but good luck pulling it off. Press parry again. Parrying every hit of an enemy attack triggers a powerful counter. Alright, now we've got our overcharge up. Because you get points for that from both doing the dodge or parry, I believe, as well as the hits. Gustav's overcharge meter is full. Use overcharge to unleash a devastating blow. Yep, W.
For those who come after.
Good, do a ridiculous amount of damage anyway. Highest damage, 537. We deal a little bit of damage. Friendly duel. Obliterate.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right. Now, let's go find Sophie.
Can we consume something?
I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
I can't even look at it right now because I can't open my inventory.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
We just poke around in case there's secrets. They do like to hide it. I haven't noticed any huge secrets. Well, no, maybe one or two so far. But most of it is just like, oh, there's a nice little thing over here, an extra item. Most of which I don't know what they do yet because I haven't gotten far enough in the game to unlock all the things you use stuff on.
The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
There.
Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
So as I recall, Miel is our sister?
Thanks.
I'm not sure if I relate this correctly. We'll get more details later. Alright, here's where I need to start really paying attention for items, because as soon as we have this conversation, there's going to be stuff we can get.
The last few days meant everything.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
I think I would maybe cut the stem down a bit. That seems a bit large to be trying to work into that hole.
You know,
I
I'm
missed you.
sorry that... I miss
You don't need to... Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting. To change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Yeah, now we gotta pay attention to our surroundings because there's things to interact with. Key to change characters. You see, you can just swap into whoever's running. It's just a trash can. Yeah, a normal trash can. I do like that it gives slightly different text depending on who you're using. Who you're steering around at the time. It changes how they respond to stuff. Which is an interesting feature and probably important. Alright, so that area, we can no longer go back up there. That makes sense. Alright, let's start looking around. See what we can find. We can move pretty quick at least. There we go, some chroma. Which I don't know what that is yet, but I suspect it's essentially... well, it's chroma. So I would assume that means color? But I think it's currency in this game. There's a lot of stuff to do with color. Lumen stuff. I don't know what's up with some of that. A normal trash can. That's really kind of cool looking. Person.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour. See you.
See you.
See you.
See you.
Oh, okay, still just gonna talk. No matter what I do. Alrighty.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
So he's chipping away whatever that is, and she just got slugged with that pickaxe. That was reality? She would have just been killed, possibly a little earlier than intended. Oh, look at that. There's a boat floating up there. I feel like I'd be a little nervous about the floating everything. Just in case, you know, something stopped floating suddenly and came crashing down. But then they also have a lot of stuff just outside in the streets. It makes me wonder if, like, are the houses and buildings that cramped or that inaccessible? Like, what is the reason behind throwing everything in, like, out, or yeah, throwing everything out of the place like that, and just having it in the streets? Is the weather even that good there? Okay, we can jump up here. More chroma. And start looking around. Apparently we're gonna get stuck. I like that we can look in the windows. Looks like a bakery. How they get supplies under these circumstances. You think they'd be having trouble with some of that? Alright, looks like these people are... I think everyone wearing necklaces are people that's about to go mad. So there seems to be some sort of part of the whole
The
thing.
scintillating Sophie. You're as gorgeous as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow, and who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know?
Oh, well.
You really are lazy.
Help me again, Sophie, please. My boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously. So you could go with comedic, maybe a little down, or hopeful. I don't know if these choices make any difference.
Expedition 33
In the long
shall
run
be
of
the
things?
destined journey.
Headline about the expedition. That's bold. Nobody really cares about them anymore after their constant failures. But that would make a wonderful underdog story. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing there. Can't go over here, can we? Okay. Hey, don't get stuck on the planet.
Hey, you. You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier.
Which is one of the creatures, a Nevron, I guess.
This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Add some color, maybe sculpt something more menacing, like a Nevron. Okay, never mind, maybe that isn't a Nevron then. So SKA is different than a Nevron. I don't know what the difference is. I thought it was a type of Nevron. Maybe it's a different type of creature and Nevrons are a specific type of enemy? I don't know. Let's go with paint.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
So yeah, it has a little bit of a slower start. Lots of story build up and trying to develop like what's going on and what we're dealing with.
My gestural costume is the best.
No idea what a gestural is.
Hey, madame, do you think the gesturals really exist?
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real.
I mean, I know there's some really weird things, so
One day,
I'm not
I will
gonna
meet
say
one. Even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a gestural army and we'll crush the paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gestrals and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
That's... yeah. You would make a great gestural.
Thanks.
Maybe don't beat up your little brothers. That's usually frowned upon. Also, not good for sibling relations and/or people's health. Just stay. As you can see, no one here is old. That's because A1 over, well, at the moment, age of 34, is gone. Okay, I like that it sounds different depending on who you're controlling, suggesting that they each have their own different ways of pushing the buttons to make it sound different. Alright, that's where we came from. Sorry, just making sure we didn't miss anything. What's this? People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie,
Your flowers.
I didn't know about. I thought you were younger.
And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbour.
Good luck, Mary.
Lots of people dealing with, imminent death in their own ways. Lots of that. Very strange setup with some of this. Okay. So easy to miss interactable things. I've found things here that I missed when I played with this portion with my kids already. So yeah, I'm almost certainly missing some interactions here and there, or things that we could do.
Oh, Sophie. What a lovely smell.
Thank you, Richard.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Back of his, is that a needle or a flower out on his bun in the back there?
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. Today is my gommage, and my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. Today, I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it to him?
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the gommage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure.
Oh, okay, that's a good hint of, hey, you won't find him right this second, but find him later, as before the expedition launches.
Don't worry.
So don't start the
Gustav.
expedition until you found him.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment? Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you. And see you.
See you.
I missed that guy the first time. So I didn't even know there was a whole other quest to get who knows what out of it. Like, what happened to some of this. Man, it is so easy to miss people in this giant crowd of people. Some of them stick out, like this lady here.
Is something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke. All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year, before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
I have no future. I know it, and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition might be different. There are some special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
Yes, I don't know if that's the best way to approach this, but alright. Let's see. Skill. First we do this. Yeah, I gotta build up my charge to get hit there. Let's do another one of those. Alright, charge is built up. Now I just need to build up the necessary... need 4. Okay. So I hit 4 times. Use overcharge and output to impress the girl. And so Okay, skill overcharge.
For those who come after.
There we go. Alrighty. You get XP for various things.
This guy is strong.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all. And so did your father.
Then, Madame, why didn't you join?
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change. Or maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition?
My friend CL always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Or, I'll deal with the problem so you won't have to go on the expedition next time.
Now I think I know. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but it might be more useful for him.
Well, the Lumina can be consumed to give an additional Lumina point for a character. Lumina is a type of thing we use for various skills. They are trying to recruit for future expeditions. The number of people volunteering is going down every year. Well, yeah, you also got a lot less people to
Why does
volunteer.
Manon keep saying, death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either. It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one recently.
I don't know. Kinda nice in a way. Having a deadline forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
You can really find the silver lining in everything, can't you?
No, it's just... things don't always work out the way we want. No use getting upset, you know? Use what we can, leave what we can't.
Alright. Curious.
I don't know.
Alright, nope, just the same conversation. Alright, let's check, make sure I didn't miss anyone over here. What about back here? So many places they can hide. Alright, this is obvious they're blocking this path. Alright. One over here.
Not everyone attends the living wake or goes to the... Some prefer more intimate goodbyes.
Alright. And... just a trash can. That's going to pay off eventually with the trash can. Trust me. This is the flower markets. People are buying flowers for the loved ones before they go on. Yep.
Hi, Gustav. You're back.
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you, too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelia.
You say Billy? I guess that's the different way to say it. I would pronounce that way that was spelled as Ophelia. Probably, so interesting difference in the pronunciation. Let's see, anything else here, there.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Did I do? Anyone here we can talk to you with like someone I can
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you.
We broke up.
Sorry. It's good. Really? In love with that fighter? Yep.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love. But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
Sure.
Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
So yeah, we got hammer dodge.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
And I tell you that they make this easier by slowing down. Normally, they do not slow down.
That was splendid. One more time.
Throwing me off. And in this one,
Sublime.
Harry, but they're like
One
no,
last
you're not.
time.
Just stop. I know it because I experimented when I
That
first
was
did.
splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
How?
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may prove useful.
The coat can be consumed to reallocate a character's attribute or skill points. Yeah, that could be useful under various conditions. Anything else here? Ah, here we go. A perfectly normal trash can. It is indeed a perfectly normal trash can. Notice it's glowing though. Nothing special to see here, just a trash can. Once again, a perfectly normal.
Hey, you. You've been here for quite a while now. Can you leave? I don't want to draw attention to myself. I turned 33 today, can you believe my luck? Why would my parents choose the worst time? But I have a strategy. If I hide myself here, the paintress won't think of gamaging me. I've been hiding for 6 months now. So leave and don't tell anyone I'm here.
He's been in a garbage can for 6 months.
Ow! What's that? It's hurting my arse. Maybe you can use it.
Chroma Catalyst can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3.
Move on. The paintress must not know I'm here.
Yeah, that guy's a little strange. But alright, we'll move on. Also, yeah, he's been living in a trash can for 6 months. Either that trash can is opening up into a much larger area underneath, or that guy is a really tiny man, or contortionist, because I'm pretty sure you die from being there for that long otherwise. Just under the standard conditions. Oh, here's someone.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxime, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we
persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The paintress...
The paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
As you can see, some people aren't all on the same page. Kind of realistic in that regard. A lot of times, something like this, people would not be on the same page. And I guess expeditions would be kind of a weird thing under the conditions, like all things considered. I mean, they started at 100 countdown, and it's been going for that many years, down to now we're about to start 33. So people kind of have a reason to be skeptical about the expeditions and their success rate. Lene is playing, I don't know what that is. Nice looking guitar. Interesting color scheme. At least I think it's a guitar. I'm not sure what they'd call it in this game, given that they tend to have different names for things, somewhat, than I'm used to. We can go up here.
Please.
Hello, what are you? More chroma? Alright. No idea what you're worth or for, but probably gonna want it later. Alright, explored up here, there, done that. Don't see anyone else we can talk to here. And oh, here's something. Another family will be torn apart by the Gomage. And more children for the already crowded village.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly her.
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I actually do have a theory. I mean, you would. It seems likely the paintress is doing this for a reason, right? They wouldn't just be doing it to wreck people's lives. Seems unlikely. Especially a weird, slow, drawn-out pace like that. Normal trash can. Oh, it's nice. Got a newspaper on it. That's not normal compared to the rest of these trash cans so far. But, who I should be talking to right now? I think I'm gonna hold off on talking to her for just a second. I don't know if that. I can't remember what the triggers were.
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody paintress. But my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
Uncle Victor. Suits you.
But Maëlle, quite the ballsy one, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
Not much hesitation on her part.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
Yeah, I'm already finding tons of interactions here that I
Love
missed
you guys.
the first time.
Remember what Bo used to say? You're living for the rest of us.
Fuck the paintress! Fuck the paintress! Fuck the paintress!
But I do have some theories, though, in regards to the paintress. These are from last year. Huh. They seem pretty in good shape for being a year old. But, yeah.
I'll see you soon enough.
I probably missed some things I found the first time, too. Who knows? It's hard to tell with some of this game. But, like I said, very easy to overlook things that are intractable. But there is
Please,
a lot in this game.
Don't forget me.
I won't.
But I do have some theories in regards to everything. Like, I think the paintress must have been doing this for a reason. And they mentioned a shattering that I've heard about in my game so far. Don't know what that is, but it seems to be in how they ended up in this condition in the first place. My theory is maybe the paintress was also in, like, maybe her world also got shattered or whatever happened.
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful, though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
The paintress is going to punish you, you blasphemers. The gamage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves because we dared to defy her.
Another one of these paintress worshippers. Best to ignore him.
Huh. No, that makes sense that there would be worshippers of that sort. There's always someone who would go down that path. That's creepy. Weird mime is standing here. Hello?
Hello?
Mime reacts. It attacks.
Gustav, help!
Yeah, this is actually an enemy. Mime. Alright. Could be a pain. Yeah, very sturdy. Yeah, I tried parry. Very hard to do the timing on. Better to dodge in a lot of cases. Okay, we're just going to. Alright, dodge most of that. Alright, skill overcharge. I like how its defensive barrier, as it gets like it's broken, it gives that weird crack effect to it. That's really cool.
For those who come after.
Great. Oh wow. Stunned. Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. Okay, so I didn't have enough there to actually finish it. Use the aim attack. Sometimes that's actually really important.
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
A music record that can be used at Camp Lumiere. Gustav destroyed the weird mine. Alright, so we got a music record from destroying the weird mine. Got it. Totally normal, right? Anything else here we can do? What's this? People have gathered for the gamage. The paintress will soon wake. Yeah, my theory is the paintress seems to... I think the paintress has created a lot of this stuff. My theory is the paintress's world got shattered with whatever ours did that led us to being here. And she's trying to recreate her world, or maybe restore something. I'm not sure. I mean, if there's one giant paintress person, there should have been more than one. Like, generally as a race, there's more than one for, you know, a population. If she's like maybe the last of her kind or something, perhaps all the others are gone. They didn't get transported with her, if it was a shattering. or they're gone from now. And there's some things I've seen in this game that suggest that, like, maybe when people are, like, gommage, they become pigment for the paintings? I don't know. That's my theory.
Hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things, so no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
See you.
In the next life.
Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit.
Moving on.
No, it's
I'm coming.
I think we're going down this way now. Oh, no one there, no one there.
I've always loved the harbour.
Taking this view real quick. Pretty sick. Get a better. Oh, never mind. Just gonna jump into this thing. The paintress will awaken soon, and the gommage will start. You want to head to the harbor? I guess we should. Sophie and Gustav move forward. I do like that they give you the chance to say no, in case you're like, oh man, I walked into the cutscene.
I see your apprentices.
But I want to do other things still.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
To be fair, it's a precinct.
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
Very strange.
I'm here.
I know. I know.
Basically, to become petals and black color. I think it's what they call chrome. It's pink. I'm not sure. It looks like ink of some sort. Petals and ink. Interesting to think about. Were this the reality, I'd be dead already, because I'm older than 33. Also interesting.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, Mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, could use a drink.
The way they're swinging those cups around, I'm surprised there's anything in those cups anymore.
5 tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even Maëlle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank you, sister, for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
Okay. So now, we need to go find, inventory. Quest items. Festival token, we'll need that. Lumiere, a music record that can be used at camp. A uniform for Richard's son. We need to go find Richard's son. Tinsel will be important later. More so than others.
I should check on Maëlle. She's probably alone, as usual.
But first, I have to...
Let's at least check on Maëlle and my apprentices.
Gustav! Come drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
You're so boring. It's our last night. Who knows when we'll be back?
I like that you say when and not if.
What can I say? I'm an optimist. Or an idiot. Depends on who you ask.
These all yours?
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it'll hurt to catch up.
You can start now. Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie. My fierce and loving friend.
To Soph. Seriously though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Tomorrow comes, but it ain't here yet. I'm not crossing the sea sober.
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No, not for that.
Ah.
Go have some drinks.
Huh. I think we've got some interaction. Here. Now, if I remember right, we can do all the interactions with these things here, so...
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. You sure it works?
I've been working on this for months. It's my personal masterpiece.
It does look a little... possibly...
Your personal masterpiece seems a little... unorthodox?
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'll trade it for 1 token.
Call it morbid curiosity. Here, your token.
You won't regret it. Probably.
Weird Pictos. Quick inspection is enough to say that this Pictos is... Wait, what is it? Is useless as is? Wait, Pictos. Quest items. Is unusable as is. So yeah, definitely gonna be one of those work on it for the future type of things. Before I talk to these 2 people and use more tokens, get more tokens.
Come, let's play some cards.
No way. Everyone knows you cheat.
That's just what sore losers say. Come now. You're going to be a little cautious mouse with the paintress too.
Cautious is good. Keeps you alive.
We're expeditioners. Stay smart, yes, but be bold, eh? You can't win if you don't play.
Money's no good out there anyway. Why are you trying to fleece me?
'Cause winning's fun.
Alright.
Commander?
Gustav, saw you with Sophie. You talked?
Yeah, yeah. Where's your daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
Shit.
It's okay. She doesn't need to understand, as long as she gets to live.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
No pressure, huh?
Oh no. Lots of pressure. You and Lune and your Lumina tech, that's our edge.
Thanks, but that's not. Everyone has a role. Lucien, Tristan, Catherine, and you. You made us into a... We have a really good team, thanks to you. That's our edge.
Tomorrow comes, my friend.
Doesn't it always?
Think there's other survivors out there?
Doubtful. We would have seen signs.
But not impossible. Maybe if they have shield domes. But they would have been overrun by Nevrons before they could build any.
We were lucky the fracture dropped us out here. Bought us time to get our defenses up.
I don't know. People are resourceful, and Nevrons can't be everywhere. I'm betting on human ingenuity.
I like that.
Yeah, very interesting.
You came.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is... this?
More like... rediscover. Happiness. One Gomarsh left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The paintress stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter. We can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
No, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
I can imagine.
Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah. Been ready. What about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed Alan's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
A view of the paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
Gustav, we got something for you.
A journal.
For your field notes. So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the shield dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Lumiere.
I promise.
Promise.
Adrien?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
I should check on Maya. She's probably alone, as usual.
So they have a shield dome. Don't see it right now? Whatever that is. Well, I wonder what year this allegedly takes part in, because that seems like some advanced tech. Let's see.
I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
Theoretically, extrapolated from the archives, but it was 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Oh, that's right. The first expedition wasn't like Expedition 100, it was Expedition 0.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy, retracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Does that mean that some people came back? How would we know they're survivors? They must have either come back, having failed, but they made it to the...
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that road conditions haven't changed, that...
Very strange.
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
I get the sense that there's definitely a lot that we don't get just directly told. But at the same time, I like how they do that, because it makes sense for, like, the conversations feel natural. Which is a big thing. To me, a lot of games and a lot of stories tend to get into a very...
Hey.
We're going to spell everything out for you.
Hey, yourself.
And speak really weirdly to give exposition on the world building. This way, this is more their showing rather than telling.
You okay?
And what they do say...
Want to talk about it?
Yeah,
is
actually,
a lot more tied
okay.
to actually what the characters
What about you?
say.
You say goodbye to Derek?
Oh, that was over ages ago.
Oh, sorry. I really thought you guys would work out.
It's for the best. I need full focus on the expedition and our team. We're all we have.
Yeah. We're all we have.
Glass of wine? Or a hug?
Keep your sweat to yourself.
Bring Gustav a glass of wine!
Who exactly are you talking to? They cut servers from the budget years ago.
Ah, the ultimate indignity. A farewell party where we serve ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
I'm betting you've got another bottle stashed in your coat somewhere. You gonna share?
You wound me. But yes, in fact, I do have a bottle. Always be prepared. Or was it always bring backup? Same difference.
Right.
And I am prepared. Prepared to live. And prepared to die.
You're such an idiot.
Hey. We've got your Lumina converter, yeah? I believe. I'm ready for my Lumina.
Yeah, well, we've only tested it here. Who knows what we'll meet on the main continent? We'll need more field testing once we land.
Don't worry, buddy. I've got you covered.
Great. Thanks, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Great.
Okay, where in the world is this guy's son?
Gustav!
To give this coat?
Just the man I wanted to see.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
Who am I to deny?
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean? When was the fracture?
Fracture. I was thinking. Why do they call it? I was calling it the shattering. Fracture. 67 years.
67 years ago.
Brilliant. I concede. You are the undisputed expert on Lumieran history.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
All right, fine. Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
Expedition 0.
Expedition 0.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense. Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hits 0. All right, last one. Get it right and maybe I'll give you a token. What is Illumina?
Alright. Special type weapon, Lumiere's unique brand of perfume. Abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough.
Abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times.
Well done, well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converter, so...
I hereby officially end our feud. With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant light. And a good friend.
You big softy.
All right. Here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
Alright. You're going to spend this token here.
Hello there, Gustave. Perhaps one of these artifacts may prove useful to your mission.
Colette, you've been holding out on us. What are these?
Relics from before the fracture, passed down through the generations. The council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. 1 token is all I ask.
Ah, I should have known.
Number of tokens.
Yes, I'm curious. Here's a token.
Take good care of it. Godspeed.
Old key. An old key for an old door.
Take good care of it.
No idea what that's going to come up to. Also, I don't know how this will end up being something we can use on the continent. But I'm pretty sure it will. Alright, so who am I missing to talk to? Because there's supposed to be someone here I'm supposed to give this whole thing to. What was the guy's name? Leo? That's what they said?
You won't regret it.
Okay, talk to you. You?
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool.
Oh, okay, not the uniform that his father made for him.
That's... He made that overnight? Dad. Damn. Now I feel stupid for fighting with him. Oh, Dad. You take it.
What?
I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition will succeed. I want to support the expedition now. Take it. It may be useful to you.
Wouldn't it be completely sized wrong?
It's okay. I don't need the uniform to know my dad's with me.
Thanks.
New outfit unlocked. Okay. So now we have a new... Oh, yeah, okay. Kitties, quit fighting. We'll see what your problems are. Okay. Well, we are not under the right conditions to change our uniform right now, so let's go down here and deal with...
I knew I'd find you here. Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time.
Okay, he's her guardian, so not sister, brother relationship. I guess he adopted her?
The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage. You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that, but it's...
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumière's not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you for Emma.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Emma's the sister.
Doubly lucky. Since now I have 2.
Okay, so I guess...
Alright,
he's
enough
kind
chit-chat.
Maybe that's right.
Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Old man?
You're pretty much the oldest man in Lumière now, no? Come on. This time, I'm not messing around.
Sure. I believe we get another token out of this if we win. And also, don't worry too much about this, because it works out either way. Usually we'll just start you right before the combat again if you win. So you can practice, which is good because
No shame losing to a superior fighter.
gotta learn her time. I missed that last one.
Hope your Lumina converter works better than your dueling.
Nope. Parry. Skill. Overcharge.
For those who come after.
Oh, she's right. Okay. I'm practicing my parries. Just because. And then let's see how this works without an overcharge.
This was weak.
No, it doesn't get me special charges or anything like that. I don't have to do a perfect matches, it just doesn't.
Not bad for the oldest man in Lumière, eh?
Congratulations, you beat a teenager.
Does a lot less damage.
Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
There we go, festival token.
Ah, Emma's here. Your sister's going to be looking for you.
Our beloved chief counselor. Yeah, I should go talk to her.
Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
Yeah, I could rematch, though I don't know if there's a real point to that, so we're just going to move on. Go down here. Now run over to here. Use our last token.
Hey, Amandine. Having fun?
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the paintress, eh?
Certainly important. Can you style me up too?
On it. Just bring me a token for...
All right, let's see what you've got.
Go. Price to experiment with Gustav's hair. It's looking good. New outfit on.
Voila. Looking very fine indeed. You'll die with a gorgeous head of hair. Voila. Looking...
Alright, that's it for that. I think we've done everything we can here. So
The chief counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Maëlle, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Proceed Dem's speech. This will conclude the festival, and Expedition 33 will depart. Yeah, I think we've gotten everything covered that we can. Let's do this. Interesting little candles and tiny little piece of the cake.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere.
Please. Quit fighting.
We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all-too-short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth.
Let's say we stop interest. Does the monolith remain with that number on it? And then would anyone
Tomorrow comes.
Above that 8 pass away? Stay still, or would stopping the paintress
Thanks
stop
to
that
you. Expedition 33.
Also, why does it create a weird corona around it? Alright, so that was the prologue. Or intro, whatever. What's the right word? It's like any other. Yeah, I'll go a little further. But that took away a while. Looks like we weren't the first expedition here, or Expedition 0, or whatever that they calculated the landing place of. Have a lot more ships. Actually, that would make sense, so since they'd have a lot more people at that time too, probably. Hello?
ready.
I like that they can just go forward. Also, I find it funny they have this advanced technology as like their prime.
You're old. How did you survive the Gommage? Which expedition are you from?
Rude.
Fall back!
Is this all coming from that one guy, or is this multiple? Or like, are we getting attacked by like an ambush, or is that one guy like performing a plan?
Man! Stop! Come on, we need to go!
I thought that Gustav was the creator of this Luna tech. So that guy's from a much older expedition.
He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
How does he have that weird...
Regroup at the rally point. The indigo tree.
Okay, that seems weird. That doesn't...
Run!
Weird critter. Oh, very weird critter.
Keep going! Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
Ow. He just disappeared. Huh. Act 1. Gustav. So obviously he did die. Seems we got teleported instead. Very strange creature. That or maybe we got knocked unconscious and either left there or dragged somewhere else. Not sure. Guess we'll know a bit more in a minute. Once we can actually look around. But yeah. Ew. I want to know how he's got that prosthetic that works the way it does. Like, it seems fully functional as a hand as well, so definitely some weird advanced tech. And possibly magic. Yeah, okay, we're not on the shore anymore. So how did we get here? Does he have a heart condition? Or if it's tied to why he has a missing arm? Or is he having a panic attack or something? I'm not sure. The way he was hitting his chest like that makes me think like he was having some heart palpitation issues. Yeah, we are definitely not where we landed. So, how did we get here? I'm thinking whatever that weird hand creature is that teleported us. Super pretty. That's a cool looking tree. Can't do a lot right now. Alright. Can jump, can run. Can we go up here? No. Go in this water. I would probably rinse off real quick. That's tidy. Can't quite get under the water. Oh, that's a weird effect. Alright. Funky looking place. Once again, more floating rocks. Cool colors. That looks like a giant torso. Maybe with a body attack? Hard to say. That also looks like a statue. Expedition status. You can briefly check the expedition status and use a chroma elixir to recover health without interrupting exploration. Press Q to show the expedition status. The expedition status shows the name of the current area of the expedition's current objective, findings for exploration. Jump, expedition menu, pause, strike, re-aim, run, look for survivors at the indigo tree in Spring Meadows. Also, the current health of the expedition, current amount of chroma elixirs. I have 1 chroma elixir. If the expedition is in bad shape, use a chroma elixir to fully heal all members. Chroma elixirs replenish all at expedition flags. So, Estes flag. Kind of. Full heal. Got it. And sadly, we're not covered in blood. Somehow. Of course, I don't know what a chroma elixir is, and how that helps us, but you know it is what it is. Getting into a cutscene. Hey there. Funky thing. Kinda looks like a rock and vine. And here we go, drying our smoke. Just out of thin air. Pre-aim. Pre-aim shots are a good way to hit flying enemies as well as target an enemy's weak point. I wonder where the weak point is. Pre-aim shot. Shooting costs 1 AP. Aim at the Lancelier's weak point to deal increased damage. Press to shoot. Yep. There we go. I don't see any other weak points, so we're going to use our ability for other matters. Skill. Lumiere assaults. Good. Slowly. That's very good. I almost never do that. I had to try. I did it. I am so happy with that. Seriously, parrying is pain. And you will not likely see me succeeding this often in the game to come. I mean, I'm gonna have enough trouble just dodging in time on some of these. Plus, it can be a little tricky to read exactly when something's doing something. Like when a creature is actually making their attack, because they have that weird wind-up sometimes. Funky, it just disappears. Alright. Anything else in this area? Just sort of at you? Okay. Kind of. Okay, we can use our aim and shoot outside of. Looks really weird up there. weird film of, like, barrier of some sort. Tracing at that. That's a lot of blood. Use E to grapple. Alright, yep. We had this happen in the first area. So, any other grapple points around? Don't see any. Looks like we could go back if we want to. That's nice. I wonder what these are supposed to be and what they mean. I wonder what's going to attack. This looks questionable. Are you going to? See anything off to the side here? Nope. Keeping an eye out for any passages or good stuff that we can grab. Climb point. I love the look of that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, look at that. That body is so weird. They like turned into stone, it almost looks like. Also, I don't think we brought this many people with us. Can we get a look at some of their armbands, maybe get an idea of who they are, where they're from? They've cleverly made it so I can't read any of their armbands. Either missing the arm or... Oh wait, that one? Almost. Nope. Yeah, they made it so I can't really read their armbands. Alright. Ew, there are lots of bodies, and there are also, some of them are seemingly being eaten by the rock itself. Funky. Yeah, we're just gonna go into this weirdly ominous place. Red float. Yeah, this is what makes me think like the paintress is using us as pigment, because some of these bodies seem to be like, I don't know, they just seem weird. And like they're either becoming something or draining off into something, because look at that. Can't tell if it's like trying to clone them or if it's connecting them in some weird way, if it's using them as material or what. I would not lean against that. I can tell you that right now. I would not lean against that. She looks like someone who was in our group. Who was it? Well, they're definitely dead now.
You do that, we both die.
How did you sneak up on me here like that? Also, maybe say something a little sooner?
Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustave.
Lune. The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucien.
This is not the place. The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Putain.
I think that's the name of this computer. That's 10. Don't know. But, ooh, party. That? Oh, that did a ton of damage. What do I want to do with this? Do I use my skill, or do I do something else with it? Actually, let me try something. Oh, that barely does anything. Okay. We also have items. Let's see what our items are. Small healing tint, I have one of those. Small energy tint, I have one of those. Small revive tint, one of those. Those I know recharge at the every time I use a fight, just like our other like our general healing item for Queen attack. Lune's stains. Lune's skill generate elemental stains. Her skills also consume specific stains to enhance their effects. There are 5 types of stains: ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Light stains can be consumed in place of any other stain. Cycle between the different elements to get the most out of your skills. Generating stains. Luna's starting skills are Ice Lance and Immolation. Ice Lance is an ice skill that generates 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Use Ice Lance to generate stains. Immolation. Looks like it would just create a fire stain. But it wants me to use Ice Lance, which is fine with me. I believe these things are weak to ice.
Ice shatter!
Elemental affinities. The Portiere is weak to ice. And took 50% more damage from Ice Lance. Most enemies have elemental affinities: weakness, resistance, nullify, absorb. Nullify takes no damage, and absorb is healed by taking damage. That would be annoying. Find enemies' affinities and exploit them to optimize the damage you deal. Portiere attacks the expedition. Slow. Slow is a debuff that reduces the speed of the character by 25%.
Take cover!
Some enemies can attack the whole expedition at once. Press E to parry and execute an expedition counter. Alright, so if I basically do a parry or a dodge, then it's for everyone at that time. Okay. Skill. Let's do an overcharge.
This was weak.
Yeah, still does a lot. Consuming stains. Luna can use, now has 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Immolation will consume Luna's ice stain to deal increased damage. Light stains will be consumed if no corresponding element stains are available. Use Immolation to burn the enemy. Oh yeah, consumes ice stain to increase damage. Okay, cool.
Feel the burn.
It doesn't matter. Literally. And we got Battle Dodger. Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn. Alright, so a quicker way to recover.
We did it, Gustave. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
Holy hand grenade of Antioch! Now, Lumina burn.
It really works. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the indigo tree.
Mm-hmm. Whew. New Pictos. Can be equipped to increase character stats. Higher level Pictos can grant better stats. They also provide passive effects called Lumina. So the Dodger one gains that. Okay. Each character can learn Luminas associated with each Pictos. Luminas can be equipped in the Lumina menu using Lumina points and can trigger their effects without equipping the corresponding Pictos. To equip a Lumina, press that. Alright. So do this. Let's give it to her right now. The character overview shows all information related to one character. From there, it is possible to perform different actions like changing equipment or wardrobe. Change the equipment weapon. Change the equipped Pictos. Skills. Change the character's equipped skills by selecting any of these skill slots. Luminas. Equip learned Lumina by selecting any of the Lumina slots. Change the character's outfit and haircuts. Alright, so first off, from this menu it is possible to see the list of available Pictos and change the character's equipped Pictos. Pictos are important pieces of equipment. Equipped Pictos are shown here. Each character can have 3 Pictos equipped at a time. A character cannot equip the same Pictos at the same time. So in other words, only one person can hold one at a time. So only I'll have to equip her, but then he won't be able to use it. It is possible to sort the list of Pictos by using these sorting options. After winning 4 battles with a Pictos, looks like the lines fill in, alright, it will be mastered. Every Pictos has a unique passive effect called Lumina. After mastering a Pictos, it will be possible to activate its Lumina without having the Pictos equipped. So let's get her started on it, because I want that gain 1 AP on the perfect dodge for her, since, yeah. So that gives her Dodger. That's her Lumina. There, alright. And we'll have to get him one at some point, but right now, don't have that available. Lumina's wardrobe. Gustav, Crimson uniform. That's our original, that's the Crimson one. That we got from that. Let's give it a shot. I wonder why it's sized appropriately for him. That's what makes me curious, because that kid was, it was made for that kid, and that kid was definitely a lot smaller than us. So those, unless it was one of those, he built it for him for when he'd be older, but even then, it's just, I'm gonna go with that haircut. What have you got for wardrobe? Anything? Nothing right now. Okay. She flies. That's interesting. Also really cool. Alright. I guess she's more of a levitation glide. Not so much a flying. Over there. Nothing up there that I can get to. Alright. Had to explore it. Cool. I find it funny, like her gliding along like this. I've had dreams where I can kind of move in a similar fashion. I don't really have a lot of flying dreams. But like, I have dreams where I can glide or levitate, like hover at a specific height. But it's really hard to go up or down usually. Yeah, it's a cool looking outfit. Yeah, I kind of like it. I know you can't really hear the music very likely, because I do have it turned down quite a bit. The wind overrides everything else as much, but it is beautiful. It's worth, like, even if you don't get the game, buy the soundtrack. It's awesome. Yeah. Nope, they are gone. When approaching confined spaces, you will crouch automatically. In other words, don't worry about if it looks too small, you'll work with it. Expedition flag. During your journey, you will find expedition flags set up by previous expeditions. Expedition flags allow you to heal, recharge your items, learn new skills, and allocate your character attributes. Characters gain 1 skill point and 3 attribute points per level. This was set by Expedition 1. So would that be the second expedition? Since there was Expedition 0. We could rest, heal. I don't actually need to. Well, I could. Actually, I should just to get my chroma elixir back. Yeah. There we go. And we've got these, those are our hints that we can use for the healing, revives, the power-ups, etc. and so forth. Alright. First strike. Use F to attack an enemy first and gain advantage in battle. Yeah, so if the enemy just walked into me, they get to go first. It's them first. They go first. And I found that if you shoot them like that, it can stun them temporarily, which makes it easier to stun them. Okay, skills. Let's do... Okay, you are going to use Ice Lance. Let's do it on this one though.
Ice? Shut!
Not quite enough.
I'll do
it.
Right.
Dick, I am on fire with my parries today. I've not gotten this many parries twice in a row in, like, ever. I am on fire with my parries. This is awesome. Lancera. A weapon for... Huh? Neorem? Vitality C, Agility D, Power... Well, that's more powerful. It looks sick, too. Oh, I love how it changes the look of the pistol, also. That's cool. Alright. Well, now he's got a new weapon. Let's start exploring. I also know that, I do know...
Nice.
That, like, Dark Souls, if I go back to the flag and rest right now, that enemy will respawn. Kind of like Dark Souls with the bonfire. A blue shine.
Nice.
New Pictos. Critical burn. Increased critical chance on burning enemies. Alright, let's give that to you as well for now, shall we? There. Get her working on learning those. So the upside of being able to, you know, rest and have the enemies respawn and all does bring me an advantage of... It makes it easier to, say, grind battles to get the Pictos done so you learn the Luminas and then trade them to other people. You don't have to just rely on them. Yeah, that does considerably more damage. You don't have to just rely on the whole ability to...
Chroma's flowing.
go through enough battles, hopefully, to forever learn the skill you want to. You can actually grind and learn the skills.
Ice shut.
There we go. Yep. That works nicely. I am so happy. Alright. Back here. Okay.
An advantage.
Chroma. Whatever. Chroma's for. It's even our top right there. So yeah, I'm betting Chroma is our. I'm betting Chroma is currency, but I have no idea what we use it for yet.
Is that a house?
Looks abandoned.
That does look like a house. Covered in weird stuff. Very nice art.
An advantage.
Alright, from the catalyst. Nice. I just realized this house is upside down. Okay, can't seem to break some of this stuff. It's a nice looking chair. Kinda looks uncomfy though. No, actually no, the cushion actually looks good, but...
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah.
Someone was camping here. It looks like that would suggest that someone was living here for a time. Yeah, you grabbed the rope. Totally a rope and not just a weird power source. Normal, everyday rope. Alright, we can go down that way, which is where we need to go. I want to go this way for now. Go up this. Alright, nope. And we fell. Okay, well, let's see what else is down here.
We can use that.
Energy tint. Ooh, an energy tint shard. So that is one of those things I can use in combat as an item. It is, I know for a fact, are renewable every time we rest and whatnot.
This will be useful.
Lots of chroma. Break some of this stuff. Alright, we're back down here. Let's go up.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
The continent.
I took a lot longer.
The indigo tree's over there.
I have been through this a little bit here with my kids. It took me a lot longer then because I took my sweet time building up levels and grinding a bit and failing to fight nearly this well. Let's do this to use our upgrade point. Alright, what do I want to get up? I like that it highlights like what would be affected with these. So like this affects 3 things, but I'm guessing to get attack power we have to get up pretty high. Speed. Alright, so speed makes the character play more often. Makes sense. Reduces incoming damage with defense. Duh. Critical rate. Increases the chances of dealing critical hits. Critical hits deal 50% more damage. Okay, so luck's important, I guess, for that. Vitality. Increases the character's health pool. I do want more of that. And attack power. Increases all damage dealt. So might. Let's do that and that. For him. What about for you? You've got higher luck already, it looks. General stats in that regard. I do want to get you a bit more health as well. No. Let's have you be a glass cannon for the time being. A bit more attack. I want to get her more health eventually, but let's see what skills we can learn too. We have 1 skill point. Okay. Interesting way to do a skill tree, so this is locked. I don't know what it is. Marking shot. Deals low single target lightning damage 1 hit. Applies mark. I don't know what mark does. Powerful. Applies powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing the damage they deal for 3 turns. Gives 0 to 2 charges, so alright. Let's do useful to have. Especially since we kind of already have a lightning. Deal high single lightning damage based on the amount of charges hit and break. Yeah. This one provides 1 hit and does low lightning damage. So I don't know if Mark's any good. Maybe it is. Earth power. Deals low earth damage to all enemies. So deals medium lightning damage to random enemies 2 to 6 hits. Critical hits trigger an additional hit. Consumes fire for increased damage. Electrify. Thermal transfer. Will single low target ice damage. Gains 1 or AP if target burning. I still can see a lot more of her skill tree in general. Elemental Genesis deals extreme damage to all enemies, 8 hits. Each hit deals damage in a random element. Can only be cast with. So I have to get all of my different elements, I guess, available in order to do it. That's what I'm hearing. But it does a lot of damage. Also, not getting that anytime soon costs save points. So that's like a Terraquake. Yeah, so these are probably like ultimate abilities. I don't know what these side ones are. That's weird. Hell and Revitalization. Heals one of the allies. Regen heals on turn. Rebirth revives an ally. And 2 additional consumes cost 0 AP. So if I have a bunch of, what is that, light? Then it doesn't cost AP to do that one. Once again, another useful skills, healing light, heal abilities. Could be good, but I think I want to get. Let's get an earth ability. I don't have anyone with the earth attack. And this one hits all enemies, so that could be good. But it looks like I'll have to level up a bit and just save up. Fully healed. Alright, let's rest then. How does fast travel work? Meadows Corridor. Okay, so we can travel between flag. That's handy. Big guy over there, I believe is all the way we need to go. Let's go this way though.
We can use that.
All there was from my initial exploration.
We can use that.
There was some good stuff. And a really just easier to make sure I get the first strike. I don't have to shoot him in the head before I hit him with that. I could just hit him like normally. But just the one of you. Last time you gonna get obliterated. Gustav got more XP out of that than she did. I wonder if that's because he's the only one who did damage? Or how that one works. Alright, well, I'm not going to complain about leveling up anyway. That's that.
Interesting.
As I recall, there is a secret over here. What's that look? very pretty game. Very beautiful. Very sad with all the, like, I can understand why they're doing it. They're creating that sense of, like, you know, it's showing how different people address depression and what seems to be imminent doom. Some people give up. Some people fight. Some people handle it in all sorts of different ways. Alright, no creepy mind. We fight. I got first strike. And you still get first lane. Alright. Okay, aiming shots do not give me charge, so that's good to note. Items I have... And if I use an item, it does take my turn. Just so you know. And you can skip for whatever reason. You can try to flee too, but I don't know what point there is to fleeing. Since if you lose, you just, you know, restart. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some point of it, but I don't see a point in the flee ability. Let's start off with powerful.
A storm is coming.
Powerful is buff that amplifies the character's damage by 25% for a few turns, I think. Alright, how to start off. You've got an annoying ability that is going to prevent you from... It is going to prevent me from doing a ton of damage, so I'm going to hit you with immolation to do fire damage. You dodge that. Ooh, actually, no, I shouldn't do that just yet. I should first hit you with Ice Lance to build up that so that my fire attack will do more damage. And it'll... Wait, what is that? Oh, if they're marked, it'll apply 2 more burns, is what I'm understanding? Okay, so that's the effect of how mark can affect me. Well, I don't have an ability with mark right now, so yeah, we'll do Ice Lance first.
Ice Shatter!
It'll slow you, which will be to my advantage. Oh yeah, it is. I got an extra turn out of that, basically. Huh. Okay, for you, I'm going to use an energy tank to give yourself energy for next time. You are going to just do a... You know, I'm going to have you use an energy tank as well for yourself.
I'll do it.
Oh, I timed that wrong. Oh, ouch. Alright, I completely timed that wrong. That's 1. Alright, but now you've got a nice thing, so now you've been Emily. Burn. Burn the mine. You are going to use Lumiere Assault. I need to build it more tough. Much better. Burn. Burn is a status effect that deals damage at the beginning of the character's turn. It is possible to be affected by multiple instances of burn, which increases the burn damage received. So if I just keep burning them, they get more burn off of them. Okay, I did not dodge any of that. I completely screwed it up. Item. Use a revive tint on him.
Here.
I always mistime that third attack there. Well, that didn't work well. Let's see how the earth thing works. Might as well test out the... Alright.
I'll do it.
Alright, don't try to parry that one, apparently. Okay, better to dodge that, and I need to work on my dodges. The expedition failed. We lost. And we just start off... Oh, it started way back here. Okay, I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought it would start us off close to them.
Interesting.
Alright, well, we'll just hurry over. I know I can beat it. I've beaten it before. But I have to do much better on my dodges. I screwed that up so badly. And given that its current defense, maybe I won't bother with powerful as a start off. I'll focus on more just hitting it a bunch to break its defense. Okay, and then skill, Lumia, Assault. Start breaking its defenses that way. Definitely want to hit it with a slow.
Ice, shut up!
Because that makes it so Gustav gets an extra turn in before it does its first move. I do want to use the energy on you. And let's do energy 10. Do want to do that again. There we go. Much better. That was so much better than last time. Okay, skill. Come on. That did at least gain it. Good. Something like they'll start affecting it beyond its initials there. Let's do normal attack. I want to save a few points there to be able to get ready to use ultimate. Alright, dodge 2 of the 4. Better than the one time. Alright, you. Let's do another inflation.
Feel the burn.
And you are going to do an overcharge.
For those who come after.
Good. Broke its defense.
Let the ink flow.
And looks like I stunned it for a turn there. This time I'm going to hit it with... Well, no, let's do another burn. Just keep building up its burn. Yeah, that's better. You heal. Perfect. Probably should try to parry that one, because given the timing I've got on it, it's a little easier. That one is one of the attacks I can parry a little better, probably. Unlike its annoying... Is this... not a... Wait, does that have a burn? No, it just does fire-related damage. Okay. Well, that was worth doing that anyway. I guess it's just its fire element damage. Got it. You, Gustav. Lumiere Assault.
Danger!
Dodge 2 of them. Silence? I got silenced, I think. But it won't matter. I should be able to finish down. Like just like last. Big gift, big gift. Okay, cool. New outfit. Alright. Oh, you mastered the Lumina Dodger. Cool, I can give that to Gustav now. New outfits unlocked. Anything else over here we can grab, or is it? And we learned that. Nice. I love that I can't just run off the edge. That is so handy because I will still kill myself accidentally in this game, especially with all the legends we've got. Look at all that. So cool looking. Alright, first off, we are going to use our heal the party. Then we're going to do... let's see. Like that. Yep. We're all good there, Quest items. Lumiere. Super record. Yep. Okay. So you need to unequip that. Or clear picture. There we go. Keep that one equipped. You need it one more time to get that. Wait, give me a second. Let's try something. Because it's still showing us all 4. Now I'm curious. If I remove it and try Luminas. Lumina are passive effects that you can activate once you have mastered the corresponding Pictos. Pictos is mastered after winning 4 battles with it equipped. Luminas are learned for all characters at the same time and can be activated by multiple characters. Available Luminas can be seen here. You can activate or deactivate Luminas freely at any time outside of battle. Luminas activated by currently equipped Pictos can't be deactivated. The amount of available Lumina points is shown here. Each Lumina costs a specific amount of points to activate. The more points the character has, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. Each character gains 1 Lumina point per level, and more can be found by exploring. Filtering and sorting Lumina will make it easier to find the right ones. Okay, so he doesn't have to equip Pictos. He can just equip the Lumina, because she masters. So the learning it is any one character can learn it, and then anyone can equip it. Okay, that's really good. That said, it's still useful to have a thing equipped if you want the speed and critical, like the other bonuses that come with whatever they are. So she's gaining the speed and critical, he's just gaining the dodger ability, which is you gain 1 AP on perfect dodge. Okay, I think I'm understanding this now. I honestly, I played for a bit and didn't quite figure that out, how those were working exactly. That makes much more sense than the live. I've gotten a little further than this. I managed to get to, like, through this little area here and to the world map. But that's, like, I haven't gotten beyond that. So, I know a little bit more beyond this, but not a whole lot. And this map isn't huge. I mean, it's not tiny, I guess, but it could be a lot bigger, too, I suppose. That's so cool. Alright, let's stop at the flag. Patch ourselves up and upgrade abilities. What do I want to give you? A bit more agility wouldn't be bad, but maybe some defense. Now let's get luck up. It increases my agility anyway a bit, and that'll improve the defense of critical. Alright, as for you, let's get you some more health. Learn skills. Alright, I could go for marking shot. I'm gonna want to save up and go for recovery next. Health and dispel stat effects. Now let's get this. Skill. I think we can probably get them all at some point. I don't know if there's a max level or not. That's a tough one to, figure out. Lightning attack, so she has one. Here. Okay. Hi there. Let's. Ooh, I gotta wrap up for the night. Oh, it's later than I thought. We'll finish this fight, grab whatever that purple shiny thing is, and then I actually need to call it a night. We've gotten pretty far in this game already, anyway. Get the good wrap things up. Got through the intro, and we've time to explore the initial bit of this game. And
ice shatter.
Oh, not fair enough. Too slow. Alright, Balu. Yep. Okay. And critical burn is now learned. So that one is an expensive one.
We can use that.
Which I think costs 5 Lumina points, so I'm not going to be equipping that to anyone else right at the moment. It's going to be purely a whoever's holding the item.
Interesting.
Alright, I would love to keep playing. This game is good. I've been enjoying it. But right now, I do have to call it a night. So we're going to rest here, make sure we're saved, and we're good. Ugh, I've got hiccups. So yeah, I found a bunch of stuff just playing through with you guys right now that I missed in the first one. Like, I missed this stew. This red stew here. Completely missed it. Ooh, one last thing we should do before we close up. Gustav, wardrobe. What does this look like? I don't like that look. That just looks weird. Also, am I carrying a baguette on my back? Alright, let's exit just to get a better look. That is indeed a baguette on my back. I mean, I can't fault bringing a baguette along for food and whatnot. Baguette's pretty good. Maybe not as good as, say, what you can often make out of a baguette, like garlic bread. But they're pretty good. I don't really like the sunglasses and hat look, though. I'm gonna go back to what I had. There, I like that look better. Alright. Well, there is a lot more to explore. This game is so beautiful. You know what? Give me 1 second. See how much I had to stop the music turned down. Listen to that music. If it'll give me some dirt.
Chroma is flowing. Ice shatter.
So good. That's fun. You can definitely grind levels. Oh, I think it hit me before I... Yeah,
get ready.
I did not get right. Wrong. There goes my perfect fairy. That was the best streak of perfect fairies I've ever done. music volume again, just so I don't need to later for next time I record. Tomorrow, probably. Because I think I'll keep playing this for a bit. And get some more recordings in with it. I love this game, though. I also need to start up Forever Skies, because I want to do that one as well. But I'm kind of giving it a little more time. They're still working out some kinks after its recent release, so I'm kind of want to give it some time for them to, make some updates, fix some issues before I try Forever Skies. And then there's also I still need to do more blueprints. That's such a tough point in that. I don't know. And I should probably do some more of a few other games, but we'll see how it goes. This is currently one of the main ones I'll probably be doing for a bit, though. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Comments below what you thought about the game so far. Okay. Didn't realize they had that sort of like animations for like, idle animations. Nice. Otherwise, hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with the releases, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, everyone. Bye!